Hello, Seekers and Guardians. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And in this video, we're going to talk about how Kingdom Hearts 4 could make good on one of Kingdom Hearts 2's biggest twists. I'm excited what they're going to talk about, so let's get this article read. The Kingdom Hearts series featured a notable twist in the second mainline entry, tricking players into believing that one of their party members was lost forever. With Kingdom Hearts 4 currently in development, it would be interesting to see just how well Square Enix could play the whole idea of involving more permanent major character deaths. One of the Kingdom Hearts 2's more dramatic twists comes into the form of Goofy's death. The Kingdom Hearts series is notable for its fake-out deaths. For Xion in 358 over 2 days to Kairi in Kingdom Hearts 3, most characters who die wind up being revived further down the line. In the case of Kingdom Hearts 2, Goofy's demise takes an incredibly melodramatic approach, with the Disney sidekick getting struck by the falling boulder, though he returns to the party soon after. The cutscene ultimately proves comedic, depicting a crying Donald and Sora hunts over the allies unconscious while Mickey Mouse delivers his infamous "They'll pay for this" line in the foreground. So permanent deaths should have meaning in Kingdom Hearts 4. Though Kingdom Hearts have focused most on the childlike wonder of Disney influence, many of its central themes have pretty dark undertones, from characters getting stuck in literal never-ending abyss of darkness to getting possessed by megalomaniacal villains. The titles haven't been kind to the main cast members. Fans and newcomers alike have bring up issues of continuity around the Kingdom Hearts plot. As with characters seemingly dying and being brought back at an alarming rate, one wonders whether future entries are going to continue pulling their punches. The footage shown of Kingdom Hearts 4 thus far suggests an even darker tone than previous installments. Sora is stuck in the lifelike world of Quadratum, described as afterlife of sorts for the character. A quick peek at Kingdom Hearts 4 combat shows Sora sparring against the opposing darkness, with a few notable changes in battle between an emphasis on reaction command, parkour, and the lack of Donald Goofy at Sora's side. It's evident that the title will see Sora really have to stand on his own merits, though the game's review trailer ends with the photos of Donald and Goofy in search for their beloved friend. The overall tone of Kingdom Hearts' fourth main entry would be more dire than previous installments. It certainly seems like the series is heading towards a higher stakes inspired by Final Fantasy's darker stories. An ironic quality given Kingdom Hearts 3 absence of Final Fantasy characters. The only moments where Final Fantasy characters did come into play was for Kingdom Hearts 3 was the Remind DLC. So yeah. And if this is the case, Kingdom Hearts 4 could see permanent death among its characters, which is heighten the emotion renaissance of its narratives. I agree. Kingdom Hearts 4 is intended to be accessible for younger audience. Kingdom Hearts is intended to be accessible for younger audience. So with a E for everyone, ESRB rating, and trademark Disney characters, the series can't get too dark when it comes to the characters' fates. With that said, the notion of characters being laid to rest can't be discounted either entirely. It's unlikely that Donald and Goofy will be going anywhere, given how iconic the trio has been, and given their direct Disney mascots. New and other returning characters could be a different story, with series director Tetsuya Nomura seeming to establish Kingdom Hearts 4 with the aspect of Final Fantasy versus 13 could have been. It will be interesting to see how tragic the Kingdom Hearts series gets as it ushers in a new plot focus. Kingdom Hearts 4 is currently under development, and I think what they're saying is they're hitting on the nail. Like, if we can get permanent death, that could speak volumes. And if we can get permanent death with it having a meaning and not have anyone come back later on, ooh, that could be so cool for the series. Because Shion's death in 365 over 2 days was like, what? No. And then it practically got retconned in Kingdom Hearts 3. And I think Kairi's like death in Kingdom Hearts 3 was somewhat powerful because like it also helped drive Sora over the edge and also showed how much Sora cares about her even after he revived her. Yeah, I think they're also right that they won't kill off Donald or Goofy or even Finn Mickey because they are the Disney mascot, especially Mickey. But you know what would be an unexpected twist? Sora getting like this surprise factor, right? Sora gets reunited with Donald and Goofy, gets reunited with his childhood friends. They fight whatever big bad, right? Only to die like about 5 seconds later. Like, they have to fight someone, and they see that Sora sees that they're gonna go after Riku or Kairi, and Sora gets in the way, sacrifices himself. This time, no way to save him. Kairi can't hug a Heartless to bring him back. Sora can't time travel to bring himself back essentially. There's no way they can bring Sora back after his sacrifice this time around. That's what I'm referring to. And I'd be like, damn, we've been like playing, we've been following Sora's journey since the first Kingdom Hearts game, and now Kingdom Hearts 4 they kill him off. Shit. I could also take like Roxas being as nobody to step up the plate. Roxas essentially being the new phase to the Kingdom Hearts series moving forward, or Riku having to like feel that responsibility of my friend sacrificed himself for me. I need to be a bit do more. I think Riku could be the new face of Kingdom Hearts. Because I feel like Sora's the face of Kingdom Hearts. But I think I would like Roxas to be taking that mantle, if that makes sense. If anything did happen to Sora. But yeah, that would, oh my god, lord. I don't know. But yeah, death scene could work. A permanent death scene could help with the overall story and making people more invested into the series. Hell, I'm invested into the series. I played all the Kingdom Hearts games, or at least watched the cutscenes to all Kingdom Hearts games. I have 4 Keyblades in real life, and I made this channel. I want to make this channel if I was invested in Kingdom Hearts some way. Let's be real. But yeah, I think Kingdom Hearts 4 could benefit the most by taking it like a bit darker, a bit more serious route than the other Kingdom Hearts games went. I feel like the most serious Kingdom Hearts game has to be Birth by Sleep and Birth by Sleep Fragmentary Passage. I think those 2 games are the most serious Kingdom Hearts games, or at least the darkest. I feel like, debatably, but at least for Kingdom Hearts standards, those two games are pretty dark. Um, well, that said, what do you beautiful people have to say about this? Let me know in the comment section down below. You guys, have one every day. Be kind one other. Talk to you fellow mates later. As okay, never mind. Later, taters, and may your heart be your guiding key.